Great job by Richards to pull her back.
Fry stands up, Fry on the right-hand side goes. Fry now launches an attack at the base of the climb. And here comes Gwen Gibson from Trek Unbroken as well. Lyra Steger looks to be a spent force in the middle of your screen.
Absolutely textbook, the 1-2 from Specialized. Steger gets pulled back, 3 goes over the top, and it's Gwen Gibson who's now leading the chase. Evie Richards going with it as well.
In front of this pack that has been absolutely blown apart by that attack from her teammate at the start of the last lap, Lyra Steger. Look at Sina Fry, so strong up that climb. Fry 4th at the last round in Mont Saint Anne. Evie Richards wants to get her year off to a winning start like she did last season.
Richards carrying really good speed off the descent.
Sina Fry checks over her left-hand shoulder. She knows she just has a start-finish straight to go. Evie Richards is with her. Martina Berta in 3rd for now. Sina Fry, the smile starts to turn into a grimace, and now she goes. Fry getting ready to cross the line. Sina Fry takes the win at round 1 in Mon and YongPyong.
And it's Lilo opens it up first.
Lilo opens it up in the blue jersey for Jan, but Matisse Cesaro grimaces, trying to do everything he can to stay with him. Dario Lilo riding away from them at the minute off the front.
And it's Cesaro trying to follow Avendetto, Joshua DeBow, Finn Trudler all over the bike.
This isn't the race we were expecting, but what a race it's become. They're really strung up now up the climb for the last time. The battle for the top 3 is on.
And it's Cesaro now attacks over this fault flat. He's going to get the whole shot into the single track.
Azaro goes into the lead on the final descent. Azaro from Avendetto. Dario Lilo's in 3rd place. Here they go into the descent for the last time.
And the gaps are appearing. Lilo's trying to follow, but it's Cesaro. And he's coming into that so hot. Avendetto just trying to close super high speed as we come down into the whoops.
Can Matisse Cesaro finally right all the wrongs, finally put all those 2nd places to bed and get a win here at the UCI Cross Country Short Track World Cup? Matisse Cesaro, 1 corner and a straight to go. Here he comes, France's next winner. Matisse Cesaro is going to take the win for Origin Racing Division at the 1st round of the UCI Cross Country Short Track World Cup in 2026. Simone Avendetto is 2nd. Dario Lilo is 3rd. Valentina Hall, she's had a bit of a back injury this off-season. It's not been a perfect preparation for her, but she is on that team now that she joined in the off-season, Commensal Schwalbe by Lesor.
Wow, she's aggressive out of the start. It's a good start.
Oh, look at those rocks through there, knife-edge stuff.
It's so rough and nasty through that section there we saw with Carlson's course previewer before.
But Hall, so much upper body strength across the Monster Energy gap jump, carries really nice speed. Oh, goes up high there, manages to get away with it.
42.5 through the speed trap, Rick. She's really piling on the speed.
Hall knows that she needs to start. Right-hander, 184 beats per minute, getting higher now, that Whoop Live heart rate across the split, 1.5 seconds faster mark. She's motoring, she's still got plenty of time in her hand.
Yeah, a little bit of nerves getting towards the end of the run. You know you've had a good one.
Starting to stiffen up, Hall, but just a couple of gap jumps and a couple of turns left. It's Valentina Hall headed towards the hot seat. Got that win in Lake Placid last year. She's about to add to it here in South Korea. Goes 2.6 seconds faster. Valentina Hall takes control of round 1. Max Commensal likes what he sees. Cedric Ravenel puff of the cheeks. 174 beats per minute on the Whoop Live into zone 4. There's still matches to burn for Piron.
He got great drive off that step down to carry his speed into the speed trap section.
177 beats per minute. He is going hard here. Needs the 4th split to tell us what's going to... Oh, nearly lost the front through there. Holds on though. Oh, Piron goes down.
No.
Amaury Piron nearly 1.7 seconds up in the lead of this race. Loses the front of his Commensal in the trees. It's over for him, Mark. He's not going to win now. 0.8 of a second back. He's still in the hunt for 2nd place, but... Oh, what could have been for Amaury Piron?
Hey, is he still going to be...
Surely not.
Relatively competitive?
Amaury Piron is still riding towards the top 3 position here, crosses the line. Where's he going to be? 2nd! 2nd by 0.4 of a second! With a crash in the middle of it. Can't believe it. Debut elite level UCI Downhill World Cup for Asa Vermette. Fastest qualifier from yesterday, the last rider at the top of the hill. That time from yesterday of his, long gone now. Asa Vermette though, let's get him into the second split, see what that says. He's faster by 0.6 of a second. All of a sudden, Asa Vermette stands on the cusp of making history.
One chance to win on debut, and he's still in it at Sector 3.
He's still in the lead here. This really awkward corner, hits that big hole in the way through, stands on the pedals nice, maybe not just as neat as Lloyd Bruni wants to split. Gonna say 1.3 seconds faster into the split where we saw Amaury Pierron crash. What can Asa Vermette do? Can he hold on to this one? Is Asa Vermette riding his way to a slice of downhill history? Asa Vermette is gonna take victory at his first ever elite level downhill World Cup. Fastest quali run, fastest race run. Asa Vermette, take a bow. The sport will remember this day for some time. Lloyd Bruni shakes his hand. I haven't seen Risford's on the bike for some time, Ollie. I wonder if there maybe is an issue with that canyon.
20 seconds. Fry and Munro have taken out a Risfeds on that first part of the lap.
It wasn't long ago that gap was up around the 45-second mark, and there they are. They're all in the same shot now for the first time in a long time.
Really, really close. 14 seconds. A little bit less to me.
Yeah, I think I saw it flash by at 12 there.
When you see the mud just packing up on the rear tyre, the conditions are getting worse now.
It definitely feels like the balance has tipped into we're seeing more shots of running and riding at the minute.
Yeah, Fry's got the speeds, he's got the momentum, and I think mentally now he's got the edge.
Yep, this little uphill rock garden.
Another mistake. Risved's making a mistake.
182 beats per minute deep into the red zone now for Zina Fry on the Whoop Live. Zina Fry up out of the saddle. She wants this one, Ollie. You can see every single ounce of her wants to get this bike home for the win.
All the re-riders all in the same shot.
Munro on the ropes. You can see every now and again she just straightens up. Risford's a bike in front of Madigan Munro. Team staff roaring them on up this trudge of a climb.
And Jen Jackson finishing strong. She's back to 11 seconds back now off the wheel of Risfeds and Munro.
Zina Fry then heading onto the asphalt for the last time, has a little look over her left-hand shoulder. This one has been a heavyweight boxing match that has gone the distance, and Zina Fry has refused to let her opening UCI cross-country Olympic World Cup victory slip through her mud-soaked fingers. What a ride from the young Swiss rider for Specialized Racing. Victory at round one for Zina Fry, her debut UCI cross-country Olympic World Cup victory.
Advantageous if riders have got a cyclocross or winter racing background. That's going to help with the on and offs. And also riders that do a little bit of running constantly, they're just going to be a bit faster on their feet.
Trudler jumps off the bike and starts running very, very early there. Martin rides past him, so a change of position here. Luca Martin up into second place now.
I don't know if he's got a front flat,
no,
possibly.
No, chains off, I think.
Chains off.
Chains off again for Trudler. Lilo, Martin, Aldridge, Trudler and Dubo, your top five here in Mona, YongPyong, South Korea.
Dario Lillo's, that gap's holding pretty stable. Kind of 108, 107, 112.
It's been comfortably over a minute for 2 or 3 laps now.
You know, and if you compared the body language of Martin and Lillo looks more in control, more comfortable in these conditions.
Last lap, here comes Dario Lilo Lane, getting ready to head to the finish line to take a debut win. The emotion of it finally lands with him. It's been all Giant, all race long. It's been all Lilo in Mona, YongPyong, South Korea. A debut UCI cross-country World Cup Elite Men's victory for Dario Lilo of Giant Factory Off-Road Team. Ollie Beckinsale
Wow.
shakes his head in the booth beside me. What a result and what a ride, Ollie.
That was one of the best executed men's races I've seen ever
That
from
is
Dario Lillo. To take his first win as well.
some compliment for some performance.